So let's talk about emails. I am a huge proponent of email marketing. I send out tons and tons and tons of emails as I'm trying to spread the gospel of all the cool things we do here at Propulsion Media Labs. And I suspect there are plenty of you watching this video who may have been on the receiving end of 1 or 2 or 3 or 25 of my incessant emails. But I'm also on the receiving end of my share of marketing emails, many of which are from voice talent who want in on everything we have going on here. So I figured, let me share 5 suggestions that I utilize for my outbound emails, but also that you can use to help capture the attention of like the agencies and the production companies that you want to work with. So number 1, here we go. Number 1, make the subject line compelling. If you're using a generic subject line like voice talent seeking representation, which I see a lot, you're going to get lost in the crowd. Try a few words that maybe say what you do best, like I have the deepest voice on earth, or I have the fastest turnaround time in the business. Those kind of things might make me want to read more. Number 2, keep the email short. You don't need to list every single credit for every single voiceover job that you voiced in the last 5 years. And I don't need to know the myriad of ways you can transmit audio. You'd be amazed at the emails that I get that say, I can send ISDN, Source Connect, IPDTL, FTP, AIF, Waves, smoke signal, carrier pigeon. It's crazy. Just keep it short, and you don't need to include those things. Number 3, make it personal. Start the email off with a simple salutation to the first name of the person you're writing the email to. It sounds simple enough. Hi, Corey. Hey, Corey. Dear Corey. That's all you need. Keep it simple. And do a little homework on the person you're contacting. Reference something cool from his or her website that you can include in there, or find a common bond from a LinkedIn profile. Maybe it's a quick anecdote from where they went to college. Maybe you know something about where they went to college. Or maybe it's something you're writing about who they know that you know. Number 4, don't say, I would like to work with you. I see this one all the time. Of course you would like to work with us. That's what you're contacting me for. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your keystrokes on that. It's assumed. I know you want to work with me. The agent or the production company knows you want to work with them. Just get to it. Tell them what you do well. And number 5, make sure when you're sending your demo, I would highly recommend that you send a link versus an attachment. And some of this just has to do with spam filters, and you don't know what inboxes have size restrictions, and what attachments might get hung up, and your email never gets connected to the person you're trying to send it to. And the other thing is, if you're able to post a link versus send an attachment, it speaks to your professional aptitude. I mean, if you don't have a link to your audio on your website, or if you're not able to post something on SoundCloud or YouTube or Dropbox or WeTransfer, etc., you risk being perceived as like a hobbyist or a rookie instead of a seasoned professional. So make sure to use a link versus an attachment. So just to sum this up, 5 simple tips for your voiceover marketing emails. Make the subject line compelling. Keep the email short. Make it personal. Don't say I'd like to work with you, and include a link to your audio versus an attachment.